Up next, for Las Vegas, the momentum has been in their favor. They've incurred only one loss in the last 6 games. Putting the rest of the league on alert is next. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the starters. For Las Vegas. Get out there with the kid. Then it's Q. Then it's Malone. And it's Thomas in at the point. And for Dallas, Shea is out there with Hart. Then it's Cunningham. And there's Bottoms. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Cunningham inside, covered by Noah, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Dallas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Here's Malone. Pass to Thomas. It's deflected. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Bottom. And here is Hart. To the inside. Here's Bottoms. Just 5 on the clock. Over Thomas. Hart, no good. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Oakland.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Now, here's Cunningham. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Thomas kicks to Malone. Here's Q, covered by Che. Q passes to Thomas. Down low, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hart outside. They set the screen. Pass to Bottom. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
That's good from Malone on the assist by Thomas.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And here's Las Vegas. It's a three-point game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Las Vegas shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Now, here's Hart. Screen by Hart. There's Bottoms, guarded by Malone. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hugh passes to Palmer. Top of the key. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he goes in for the dunk.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now, here's Thomas. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Here's Q. Outside for Thomas. Just 3 to shoot. Over Hart. Thomas's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
He doesn't get the second one. Las Vegas trails by 3. Here's Thomas. Nails the 16-footer. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Thomas against Hart. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Pass to Cunningham. Noah with the block. Here's Palmer. No scoring in this one. Thomas passes to Q. Here's Palmer. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Dallas. Collins checked in for Cunningham. Smith comes in for Che. And it's Q in for Hart. He's checked in for Las Vegas. He lobs it up. Stolen by Noah. To the right side. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Pass to Bottoms. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Collins. That's tipped. Here's Higgins. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Count it.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Pickett. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Higgins, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Pickett, still scoreless. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Shay's checked in.
Checking in for Dallas, number one.
6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Pickett. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. To the paint, here's Higgins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Las Vegas lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Che. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To stop the drought. No good that time.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Sampson, the pass to Kirkland. Here's Higgins. Last time out, he had 13 points. The Wizard can't hit. Now here's Che. He's guarded closely. Pass to Pickett. Outside Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Sampson pulls it in.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And that one misses. And it goes down 2 points. And Las Vegas leads by 11.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so now a timeout called by Jason King. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .59 seconds left to play here in the first. Che outside. Five to shoot. And that time, also a missed shot. Las Vegas leading by 11. Here's Higgins. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Right wing. Baseline try. Rebound by Smith.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pickett passes to Che. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Smith is out there with Hart. And it's Cunningham. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Cunningham, a screen on Thomas. Hart the pass to Cunningham. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Smith kicks to Hart. Back to Smith. Blocked again. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. All going up court. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Las Vegas.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Cunningham. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Thomas, and Thomas with the stuff.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Smith after the basket by Las Vegas. Shot to stop the run. Another shot. And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Thomas finds Malone. Here's Q. He had 37 points last game out. Clock at 6. Thomas against Hart. Thomas, no good. Dallas trails by 16. Pass to Bottom. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And finished off by Noah.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Timeout charge.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Cunningham's shot is off.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Palmer. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas trails by 16 to the middle. Smith surveying the D. And Hart has it in the corner. Malone with the block. Here's Palmer and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Bottoms can't get it to go. Las Vegas leading by 18. Thomas goes in. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Noah with the block. Here's Palmer. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Q. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Trying to end the drought. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Back to Hart. Pass to Bottoms. Charity stripe shot. Dallas, no good that time either.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Q passes to Malone. Outside Thomas. Here's Q. Count that one. Q's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out. Everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
A different look for Dallas. Collins checked in for Cunningham. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Bottoms. And Chase subbed in for Hart. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside Thomas. Wants to get it to Malone and does. They get the rebound. B. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
B pulls it in. B's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And that one is good.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Here's Higgins. Pass to the Wizard. Puts one up from 19. And the basket is good. The Wizards got his second basket of the game.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Pickett. Still yet to score. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Shea with it. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's the Wizard, covered by Jay. Hits the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Collins, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Cruz, he's checked in for Dallas. And Las Vegas making a change here. Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pickett, no good.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Inside, here's Palmer, and that one is hammered home.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Dallas, shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Pickett. He has yet to score. It's Collins, high post. It's blocked. And they recover it. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for B. Second in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Here's Higgins. Pass to Palmer. Here's Higgins. Fires the three. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Las Vegas. On Wednesday, then on Wednesday.
And for their matchup with Detroit, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Pickett passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Palmer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle, here's B, and he converts the layup. B's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shea outside. They need this one. And so it's Las Vegas, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Hello, folks.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for Vegas. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. They've got Thomas. Get out there at Malone. Then it's the kid, and it's Q in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Hart. After Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. Fires from 14, and he can't bank that one in. Well, Las Vegas shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively. Pass to Bottoms. Hart outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Hart. It's Cunningham with the drive.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Malone. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
first personal
And
foul.
defensively, guys,
First
they've
team
been
foul.
unable to shut down the middle.
At the line
And
for
you
the
think of the
away
different
team.
styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Cunningham, a screen on Thomas. And Cunningham with the slam.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right? I mean, it's a
Very
pretty small club, that's
Very
for sure.
exclusive.
He can really rise up.
Yeah, the defense had no answer for that.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Free throw drops from Malone. And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Shea dishes to Cunningham. Malone with some nice D. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Palmer passes to Q. Thomas against Hart. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Now, here's Hart. Not a lot of room. Bottoms the pass to Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Malone. 16 points for him. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. The 3 from Thomas. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Thomas against Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Malone passes to Q. Here's Noah. Plays it up off the glass. Noah's got his second bucket tonight.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Pass to Bottom. Now here's Shea. Drills the three-pointer. Shea's got 5 now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Hart the pass to Cunningham. Here's Bottoms. There's the pick to the paint. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. For the 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by Q.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Smith checked in for Shea. Cunningham looking around. Cunningham sets a screen for Hart. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Bottom. And the 3 ball is good. 10 points for him.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's Big Red. Back to Thomas. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Dallas calls timeout. A different look for Dallas. Collins checked in for Cunningham. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Bottoms. And it's Q in for Hart. And then for Las Vegas. B's checked in for Malone. The Wizard comes in for Q. And it's Higgins in for Thomas.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Las Vegas on D. It's tipped. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Outside Collins. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Still without a basket. Here's Higgins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Now, here's Collins. Down low, here's Kirkland. It's rebounded by Dallas. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Cruz, the pass to Smith. Here's Pickett. Pass to the great. Clock is at 3. Goes up to the stripe. Pickett, no good.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Higgins passes to Big Red. Here's Sampson. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Las Vegas again missing. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Smith the best to Pickett. Dallas moving it around. Back to Smith. And the layup falls. Smith's got his first points of the game.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Smith. Big Red, no good.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Pass to Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B.
Las Vegas foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
17. Second personal foul, third team foul. Checking in for Las Vegas, number 6, George, number 6.
And so it's Dallas with him. Cruz, the pass to Smith. And here's Collins. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. 1:44 left to play in the third. They get it again. B, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. B's got 12. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
And the key is attacking before the defense gets set.
Now, here's Collins. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Smith. and he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to Big Red. This one for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Smith. Here's Pickett. Lets the three fly. Big Red grabs the miss. Big Red's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And so it's Las Vegas out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Red Hat is out there with Jay. It's Mr. Fundamentals, then it's Collins, and it's Cruz in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Changing hands quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Bottoms, he's checked in for Collins.
Shooting one.
So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Here's Kirkland. The step-back jumper is good.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pass to Bottoms. Here's Red Hot. Here's the screen to the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Sampson's shot is off. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Red Hot. Here's Bottoms. Dallas moving it around. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Hart, he's checked in for Dallas. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Higgins is checked in. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Sampson. Shoots it. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Hart outside. There's a screen. Bottoms can't get it to go. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The shot's good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. down low, get close, open looks.
And here is Hart. Pass to Bottom. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Dallas making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Shoots. Dallas again missing. Las Vegas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Defended by Hart. They set the pick. Here's Higgins with the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Pass to Red Hot. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Sampson from past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Sampson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
There's the screen. Down low. Here's Bottoms. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Higgins. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Las Vegas, Higgins. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Cunningham gets the bucket. For Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. To the middle. Here's B. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Puts it up from 17. It's good.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Higgins passes to B. Pass to Sampson from downtown. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hart outside. Here's Bottoms. Lets it go from deep. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Here's Higgins, defended by Hart. They set the pick. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Dallas. The shot's good from Smith.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Sampson. Here's Higgins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Stolen by Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Powered down with both hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Over in the corner, Sampson. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Bottoms. Now here is Smith. 6 to shoot. Hart outside. Oh, good on the 3. Las Vegas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Las Vegas.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for B.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
1 shot.
Here's Collins. Hart outside. There's a good screen. Inside. Here's Bottoms. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's the Wizard. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Pass to Big Red. Just 5 to shoot. Here's B. And the rejection by Collins. Swiped away. Here's the Wizard. Defended by Hart. we see Las Vegas taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, B.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the all-star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference all-star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter, but still, the fans are giving him his props.
And keep checking in for the latest at all-star voting results. And the starting group for Chicago. And it's Baller in at the shooting guard position. And for Dallas, they've got Cunningham. And it's Bottoms in at power forward. All right, Coach, what's your favorite thing about this point of the season?
Well, probably the games between top teams. You get a preview of what those playoff... matchups might look like, and it's certainly a big draw for the fans.
And there's a pick. Hart passes to Cunningham. Tipped. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Here's DJ. Here's the kid. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Bottoms. Stolen by Anderson. Here's DJ. He's covered by Hart. DJ passes to Anderson.